My husband's business trip was a lie, so I followed him. Jake had always gone on business trip, but lately something felt off. His trips were more frequent, his phone was constantly on silent, and when he came home, he smelled like a mix of hotel soap and guilt. This time, I decided to trust my gut. When he told me he was heading to Chicago for a conference, I smiled and wished him a safe trip. But as soon as he left, I packed a bag, grabbed my car keys, and followed him. He didn't go to the airport. Instead, he drove downtown and checked into a fancy boutique hotel. I parked across the street and watched as a woman met him in the lobby. Tall brunette and wearing a red dress I couldn't compete with. They laughed as they walked hand in hand to the elevator. My stomach churned, but I wasn't about to let it end there. I needed proof. I booked a room on the same floor and waited. Later that night, I saw them slip into his room. My heart was pounding, but I knocked on the door anyway. Jake opened it, his face going pale when he saw me. "Conference, huh?" I said, shoving my way inside. The woman looked terrified, but I just stared at her. "Hope he told you he's married," I said. She stammered, "He said you were separated." Typical, I laughed bitterly and turned to Jake. "Enjoy your business trip," I said, tossing my wedding ring on the bed. The best part? I left the hotel, called his boss, and spilled everything. Turns out Jake wasn't on a business trip. He was fired weeks ago. Now he's unemployed, single, and probably still trying to explain himself to the woman in the red dress.